Hey, safety man. What's up, guys? ATF's raiding this place. Can't see any of them right now, but they put the board across the window there. They got another board up over there. So they're boarding the place up. They'll be out here again here in a moment, putting more boards up, I'm sure. They already give me a hard time. They tried pushing me back, and I'm like, no, I think I'll stay here from the public sidewalk while you're over there on that private property. And he says, you're gonna make it difficult, huh? I says, yeah, I want to get the story. This is a stringer. So I did my video footage for the stringer. And submitted it, and now I'm live with you guys. Hang on a second, I got a text message. What's that?
2 Jeffco sheriffs just turned around to come back.
Yeah, 2 Jeffcos. I'm with Eric, by the way. And Jefferson County is pulling over. By the way, the ATF already asked me to move across the street. I think that might be why they're here.
Oh, okay.
So, and I'm like, you want me to leave the public sidewalk while you're over there on the private property?
Yeah, all right.
So I think that's...
So they want us to cross the street?
That's what the thing is, I believe. Oh, I got my footage. See, the ATF called the Jeffco sheriffs over me, I believe. So I believe that's what the case of it might be. So it's funny when the ATF has to call the Jefferson County sheriffs to come out here and deal with anybody out here on the street. So I don't think they're happy with me being on the public sidewalk out here.
What's that?
I don't think they're happy with me being on the public sidewalk out here. I think that's why you got a call.
Okay.
So I was here doing news coverage, and they're not happy about it. So they're all standing over there now, talking with the other officer. I don't know why they have an issue with it, but they do. Eric's channel keeps buffering. Well, it wouldn't be an Eric stream without it being buffering, right? I don't have my stand. I do have Scorpion Junior handle now. Oh, Eric's standing right there. So he moved across the street so he wouldn't be an issue.
Thank you. Better than going on the street.
What's that?
Better than going on the street.
Yeah, definitely.
Have a nice day.
All right, you too.
So do you guys get a lot of calls from the ATF?
Sorry?
Do you get a lot of calls from the ATF to come and handle people that are out on the public street? No?
Can't say that I have.
Yeah, you're first. Does the Federal Bureau there, the ATF, know about Colorado's statute 16-3-311 about recording police? And 13-21-128 about interfering with recording of the police? Do they happen to know about those, or are they just, you know, federal guys that you know, don't care about Colorado laws? They would know? I don't know about that. I mean, they're federal rather than state, so they might not know the laws in the state that they're working in. I guess that's something that we'll have to ask them.
You should.
Hello, Holly. How you doing? So they're discussing it over there right now. They think that they have the right to close down the public sidewalk, I guess. So we'll see what they say. I can't go on that property, that's for sure. I mean, that's not only marked, but it's also been seized by the ATF. Well, Johnny F. Ace, I don't know. Apparently, there's been some raids on them in Denver. ATF has done some raids on the Hells Angels last night, apparently. I didn't know anything about it, but the stringer came up saying that there was. Yeah, it's a public sidewalk. But you know how they are, they get touchy. So they actually gave the wrong address on the stringer, by the way. The address they gave on the stringer is across the street where all the people are standing. They have no clue what's going on. And Eric spotted the ATF guys over here when we were walking up the street here to find, you know, if anything was going on. And it's a good thing he spotted them. So, not too bad of one, Eggy. Not too bad. Ooh, should put my jacket on. It's getting a little bit chilly out here. Although I have my one jacket on, it's not enough. My flannel. I didn't, well, they're probably not around as much, but apparently they've done something to the ire of the ATF out here. So Eric's talking away with somebody over here. Maybe they know something. Oh, it's another stringer guy, I think. Might be another stringer guy. Could be. Oh, wait a minute. I know him. So anyway, when the ATF makes the news, apparently they don't like to be in the news. Yeah, I already submitted one.
Well, stay quiet while I do mine.
Yeah. Good shot from right over there. You can see through the fence.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go, lady!
So, this guy's out here guarding the entrance to the place because the ATF called him. And you don't see very many here either.
Surely that's more grotesque
So we got Pikes here. I didn't recognize him on the other side of the street until he was closer. So Pikes showed up. Yeah, they've raided multiple motorcycle clubs. Well, Hell's Angels locations, from what I heard. I haven't heard of any others getting raided. But as you can see, their parking job for Jefferson County isn't that great. I think he's actually parked out in the street without any lights on. He's just barely on this side of the line. So he's probably all right without lights. Babysitter's pacing and holding his bra. Okay. This was at 2301 Youngsfield Street. I don't believe this is in an actual city because Jefferson County showed up for it, so it wouldn't be Golden, and it isn't Lakewood. It's in between the cities. So Jefferson County is here. The sheriff's. I don't think there's anybody in the house other than ATF right now. So they're boarding up the windows on the front, and they got offended by me standing out here, right here, with my camera, and they came out and asked me to move across the street, and I told them, no thanks, I'm on the public sidewalk, and I want to get this news story. So then they called the sheriff's department. So the sheriff's department is here to, I don't know what the sheriff's department's doing here yet. I don't think this guy knows either. The other sheriff went in there to talk to the ATF guys, and he hasn't come back yet. So we'll see what he says when he comes back. Where did Eric go? Wasn't it your turn to watch him? Eric's around here somewhere. I don't know why his stream always buffers. Maybe he's always out of data or something. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have very much battery at all. I don't know how to without a fucking cold.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? You're getting a little cold, aren't you?
Yeah.
Quick. Yeah, I was getting a little bit cold, and I got this one on. And I'm like, Jesus, I forgot my other coat. We're not going to be out here for very long, though.
No,
This is kind of pain.
Is it in conjunction with the raids from yesterday?
Yes.
It is. So that's confirmed?
Well, that's what it said on the screen.
It did.
Yeah.
But
Huh? Oh. Yeah. But the ATF came out here while I was standing right here,
yeah.
and asked me to move across the street, and I told them, I don't think so. This is a public sidewalk right here, and that's private property that they're seizing over there, so I don't see anything wrong with standing on this public sidewalk while recording. So
That's what reporting is,
that's right. So one sheriff is in there talking to the ATF, and this one's out here, and this one doesn't know anything, of course.
That's all right.
So I'm waiting for the other sheriff to come out to see what he has to say.
So they boarded up that one window. Is that they must have? Do you know when this happened?
I do not know when it happened. The only thing I had was what was on the streamer, and they have the wrong address on the streamer. You know what address they gave you, right?
Yeah.
The address that they give you is over there. 2330. Eric spotted the ATF guys with their jackets on over here. He's like, oh, here's your raid right over here. Because we were walking over here. It's like, let's go see if we can talk to these guys and see what they know. We thought it was over with. And then Eric spotted them. I'm like, oh, perfect. So it was the wrong address given to us, but we found them.
Is this vehicle
I don't know. But that vehicle right there is an ATF vehicle, the 574 MRH, the unmarked vehicle without government plates. That's definitely an ATF vehicle.
It's not surprising.
Yeah.
Where is it? He's down on the street.
Okay. You spotted him. Okay.
And maybe he was gonna
He was gonna show up.
a couple of extra people. I'm not sure. I'm gonna run
Let Eric know he's still alive. He's still alive. What? Oh, you're gonna grab a chip?
Yeah, I'm gonna run
He's live, man. How you doing, Lee Watch Audits? So here's the ATF guy talking to the other sheriff. I don't think that's the same ATF guy that asked me to go across the street. It's too bad I didn't get that on recording though. Him asking for me to go across the street. They're all hiding in the house now. They got another piece of board there. I assume that they're going to board up another window or something. Maybe that's the only window they broke out. I don't know. I didn't even see if it was broken while they were boarding it up. This is Colorado. This is between Lakewood and Golden. And Jefferson County Sheriff's out here because there's a camera out here, so therefore they got to have the sheriffs here. The ATF called the sheriffs. How's that for funny? So we got another one driving by, probably because of Eric. What do you guys think? So the neighbors came by. I don't know. I think they were from down there. They were wondering what was happening. They had no clue what was going on. And I showed them the stringer information on it. So these properties actually look like they're in conjunction with each other because they're not separated by a fence between them, but they are, you know, they have a fence out in front here. So that's kind of weird. I guess that's the end of their property line right there, where the fence ends. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it. So that house has nothing to do with it. And this guy here, well, see if they say anything. I'm waiting for him to come out and see what he's going to say about trying to push us back across the street from recording. They just what? They stopped your chat screen in Eric's channel? Could have been the channel messing up. Sons of Silence, yeah. I don't know if they've done any raids on the Sons of Silence. All I've heard is the Hell's Angels ones today. And that's just from the stringer. I haven't actually heard anything in the news. I'm surprised the sheriff's still standing there talking to him though. He should have just got done talking with him, came back out, got in his car and left. It's not like we're trying to enter this property. You know what I mean? So it's interesting that they have him still standing out here. So, oh, there's Eric, right there. Makes the story even more interesting when the ATF calls Jefferson County to come out because they can't handle their own scene. And they know that they couldn't do anything about me being on the public sidewalk, which is why they called Jefferson County. I have no idea who has affiliations or not.
There's a bus stopped, and they still didn't stop.
Oh, they got the sign out, the stop sign.
Uh-huh.
They had it flashing out there and people going by it right in front of these officers.
All right, so...
Actually, he couldn't see it from here.
It's all right. He's busy watching you.
Yeah.
On the scene.
So you're going live? It's in their jurisdiction, probably have them do security. Well, the ATF doesn't have any jurisdiction out here on the public sidewalk is what the issue is. That's why they called Jefferson County.
So I was talking to these guys from over here.
Oh, he doesn't have a stop
No, he
sign
doesn't.
out.
He doesn't. I was talking.
That's interesting that he doesn't.
Raid actually happens. ATF is in here right now. Just boarding this prior to me arriving. Of course, you guys know that because.
Well, drugs, tobacco, or firearms is, one of the things that on the list, right? Actually, the DEA would be here if it was drugs. So we got alcohol, tobacco, and firearms left. So that would be firearms, I'm guessing, that the issue is. So if it was drugs, it would be the DEA. I don't think they deal with tobacco for the Hell's Angels, but you never know, I guess. Alcohol, well, I don't think that's a big issue either. So I believe it's going to be firearms for this. Untaxed cigarettes? I doubt it.
Get a light!
Snowflake driving by. Snowflake alert.
Yeah, so they have the ATF and Jetco and everything out there. So they're nuisance.
Yeah. Yeah. The scary camera shooting at 30 frames per second scared them bad. I wish I'd got that interaction on recording though, but I was in between on my shot for the stringer, so I had it on pause as they came up to me and they're like, "Can I help you?" I'm like, did you want to make a statement for the news? And they're like, no. And then I said, well, I guess you can't help me then. I'm gonna need to be grabbing my jacket here soon too. Sun's starting to go down. Eric probably getting a little bit chilled.
It's not gonna be a crazy scene. It doesn't look like the rain happens. There's some
Yeah, it could be D7. Oh yeah, Robert, definitely. I don't think any of them's around. I think they're all gone. As in, if they've arrested them, you know, they're not on the site anymore. So it's not like they had a bunch of vehicles out here that made it obvious that it was a raid at the time that I came out. Yes, I'm at 2301 Youngsfield. The stringer reported 2330 Youngsfield, and we drove by it first, and there's people standing out there, and it's like, that doesn't look like a raid. So we turned around, came back, got out, was walking up, and Eric spotted the ATF guys over here. So they had the completely wrong address for the news. No, it's not Commerce City. This is west of Lakewood, east of Golden. It's between the two. Certainly talking a long time over there to the ATF guys. So it doesn't look like they're interested in actually coming out here and saying we got to go across the street. Even though the ATF guys complain. The what now?
He's going down that way.
Oh. You doing good? Okay. There was a shooting on this scene, you're saying? One person taken to the hospital. Robert, was that here on this scene? Yeah? Wow. You would think that there'd be a lot more things going on.
It takes a little bit more attention to get across the street.
Yes, it does. But it's done.
They're saying that the ATF shot somebody here. Robert saying that somebody was shot here and taken to the hospital.
The neighbors was asking if I know Dustin. Dusty or Dustin. Dusty or Dustin.
Oh yeah, he doesn't want to be here. He does not want to be here. He doesn't even actually know why he's here either, other than the ATF called him out. It's not like we're trying to get on the property. Standing out here on this sidewalk area. But he's being paid to be out here, so he's out here. Oh, they're not going to put up crime scene tape, guys. It's the ATF. They don't need tape. That's what they told me. How you doing, Bubba? Bubba Chambers? Donna, how you doing? Oh, I actually had a text. And there we go. All right. All right. I'm sure it did, Bubba. Apparently the ATF's been doing raids on these guys today, last night and today. And this popped up as a stringer news story to me to go to film. So some of you guys have more information than me, because that's all I got, was that there was a raid here. So if they shot the guy and he's in the hospital now, I don't know for a fact, I'll have to confirm it later in the actual news. We'll see if my stringer footage makes it onto the news tonight though, and you guys get to see it on the news or not. Jeffco Sheriff posted it on Twitter. Okay, Robert. Thanks for that information, Robert. Yeah, he doesn't really want to be here. He's standing here doing nothing. He knows he's not doing anything, but we're not going to go in there. Yeah, this is after the fact. So they boarded up the one window. They probably shot through the window or something. Who knows? I have no idea if this vehicle here is an ATF vehicle. I'm going to guess that it is, though, because there isn't enough vehicles around for the ATF to have shown up in, with just the one right here of their vehicles. That vehicle there, the Ford, is an ATF vehicle. So of course this wouldn't be an ATF vehicle. There's no front plate. Would make sense, right? Cracked windshield and all. Of course it's Colorado, so what can you expect for Colorado? Everybody has cracked windshields here, just about, seems like. Can't really see inside that one to tell anything though. There was 4 of them out here earlier. Oh, looks like the sheriff might be coming back finally. We'll see. Yeah, here he is. Here he is. Let's see if he says anything.
Probably was.
Doesn't look like he's going to say anything to us, so. Will I be cop watching tonight? I don't know. Depends. Depends on if there's anything good going on or not. I have court tomorrow morning, so probably not. I got court first thing in the morning. Give him a donut, he will talk. Maybe the guy on the right. How you doing, Blue Eyes? I'm doing good. Am I actually a journalist? Well, Britain, technically I am considered a journalist because I do journalistic work for stringers, which I do videos and submit them to the news, and my videos go up on the news stations. So you'll see some of my videos on the news stations at night when you're watching the news. So yes, I would be considered a journalist. Yeah, it's a really good thing Otto is in jail. The judge didn't want to have anything to do with it, apparently, for the issue here. And let's see, who's this coming up? Don't know who they are. Pulling up behind the sheriffs here. So maybe they have something to do with the issue here. Who knows? But this is almost a secret raid here, because there was no police cars, no marked cars here when I got here. So it doesn't look like they're gonna say go move across the street. Alright, it looks like they might be related to this. Oh, that's the park curfew ticket that I have to go to for tomorrow, guys. You know, the high crimes, being in a park after curfew. You guys know how it is. That's true, Jeffrey. Even posting it onto YouTube makes you a journalist. If you video it and put it up, that makes you you are considered a journalist because you are sharing news events by posting them up onto YouTube. So, yeah, photojournalism, yep. No, the DEA would have came for drugs, not the ATF. I think it was probably firearms. Unless they were making their own hooch. What do you think? Could have been? You think they got us still? Could have been. You never know. I'm not sure. But this guy keeps coming out here to the hose and putting water somewhere. So I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's washing his... Yeah, he's washing the bottom of his feet. Interesting. What do you think that's for? I don't know either. But they keep washing the bottoms of their feet and then going back in. So I guess they don't want to contaminate their crime scene. More than likely. Arrest warrant out of Denver. Could have been, yeah. I don't know what's inside, so I couldn't tell you. But if they shot a guy, which the Twitter, Jefferson County Twitter put out apparently, that there was a man shot here, then yeah. So it's about time to get out of here though.
Yeah.
Because there's not a whole lot of excitement on the scene.
No, there's gotta be something.
Yeah, there's always something else going on. So we're gonna cut you guys loose. Where did Eric go? Down that way? Alright. So we're gonna cut you guys loose. And thank you guys for joining us. But yeah, Jefferson County doesn't appear to care that we're standing out here like the ATF did. Oh yeah, if anything happens, we'll come back on live. You know it. So we will catch you guys later. Have a good one.